Hi guys, it's me Cuckoo and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming another social media 101 video, and today we are focusing all about the best apps for content creation. So if you're a small business and you want to know what apps you can use to create really strong visuals for your social media or for your website, then this is definitely a video for you and you should absolutely keep watching. So there's no doubt about it, guys. We are 100% living in a visual age. So that means if you don't have your visual content strategy together, then you are potentially at risk at losing your audience. And I don't want that to happen to you. So that's why I'm going to be sharing with you some of my favorite apps to use to create some visual content. But just so you know why it's important for you to create really strong visual content, here are some stats that support the fact that we do live in a visual age. So video gets a lot of online attention across all age groups, and by 2021, it is predicted that 82% of all online traffic will be driven by video. Generally, content with images gets a lot more views and shares than any other type of content. Images also help your content to convert, increasing sign up and purchases. And according to my research, in some cases up to 392%. And lastly, video can also help to increase customer retention. So without further ado, here are a few apps that can help you on your content creation journey. So I'm going to split these into three categories. We're going to firstly look at image editing apps, then we're going to look at video editing apps, and then we're going to look at graphic design and story apps. The first app that I'm going to recommend is VSCO App, also known as VSCO Cam. This app is very similar to Instagram, so it is actually a photo sharing platform, but it's perfect for editing images and photos that you have shot on your phone or even on your camera if you're able to get them over to your phone. The app allows you to edit your images with custom filters, so you can change the grading, the graining, the exposure, the highlight, the low lights, everything. Anything that you could think of in terms of, you know, the general brightness and look and feel of your image, you can edit all of that on VSCO App. The app also comes with preset filters. I believe on the free app you have access to 10 filters, but you can also pay for the app, which will give you access to all of the various different preset filters, which just gives you greater control over, you know, how you want your image to look. So that is VSCO App. The next app I'm going to recommend is Snapseed. Very similar to VSCO App, Snapseed is a professional and complete photo editor tool which has been created by Google. On this app, you have access to 29 tools that will allow you to edit your images in any way that you could imagine. From healing, brushes, structures, filters and lighting, HDR control, perspective, and much, much more. This might all sound like a lot, and if it does, honestly, just go ahead and download the app and have a play around. It's always the best way to learn. And the last photo editing app I'm gonna recommend is Facetune. So Facetune is a very popular app used for editing and retouching portraits and selfies. It's really popular for editing out any blemishes or needing to enhance an image in a particular way. All of these apps are really easy to use. They can appear quite complicated and complex at first, but that's like anything new. So definitely do go ahead and just give them a download, see which one you like the most, and then go ahead with that app. I personally use Snapseed, whereas I know a lot of people really love Facetune, but I just prefer how Snapseed works for me. So onto video editing tools or apps. So I'm only going to recommend 3 editing apps here. I personally don't really recommend editing your videos on your phone. I definitely think that this is something that you can do really easily on your laptop. If you have a Mac, you can use iMovie, and PC has a comparable software that is free. It comes with the, you know, the laptop, machine, PC, whatever you want to call it. And these are highly effective and simple to use. You don't necessarily need to invest in super expensive software at this early stage. With that said, here are 3 apps that are quite simplistic to use for various different reasons. So the first one I'm going to recommend is Splice. Splice is actually a very good application. You can literally edit videos end to end on here, just as you would on your computer or laptop. So on Splice, you can piece together different clips that you have filmed on your phone. You can add in intro and outro cards. You know, you can add in transitions, and you can do basic color grading and overlay music or audio onto it should you wish to. It really does allow you to make professional quality videos from your phone. And the great thing about Splice is that you can use it on your iPhone or your iPad, so that's great. Sorry Android guys, I really don't know if you can use this app on Android, but if you can, I will drop something in the screen that says you can. So the next app I'm going to recommend is called Pocket Video. Pocket Video is specifically for iPhone. It is a very powerful app that allows you to edit vertical video. It can actually be really hard to create vertical videos if you use free software on your laptop, such as iMovie. It exports in a standard format, which is not for Instagram stories, for example. So using an app like Pocket Video actually allows you to upload the video that you have created on your laptop and to edit it into a vertical format. You can customize it with stickers and text and a whole manner of things to make it super appealing and super engaging for your social media channels. And the last video app that I'm going to recommend is iMovie. You can actually download iMovie on your phone. You don't get the full functionality that you get on your laptop, but you can edit basic videos on iMovie on your phone. Again, this is an Apple product, so it will be available on Apple devices only, but you can add in intro cards, outro cards, you can add in audio and music, and you can add in images, whatever you might have on your phone. So definitely do give that a try. On to the next section, and I think this is my favorite section, to be honest. It's motion, graphics, and graphics. So the first app I'm going to recommend is obviously Canva, because I love Canva. But you can get the app on your phone, and it's super easy to edit and customize images for your social media. You can also use it to create logos, invitations, posters, flyers, presentations, IG posts and IG story posts, WhatsApp story posts, Twitter posts, Facebook posts, all the social media posts that you can think of, and to create image cards that you might want to put into your blog posts or infographic cards or even YouTube thumbnails. You can do all of this from your phone and much more, to be honest. I definitely do think that Canva is an essential marketing tool for all small businesses to have access to and to use. So definitely would recommend that you download that on your phone. Just empowers you to make content on the go wherever you might be. You know, this is perfect if you're at an event and you want to create a quick graphic card and let people know that you're at that event. You don't have to be on your laptop, you do not have to be next to a computer. You can literally do that on your phone or on your iPad. You can edit, share, whatever you think you need to do, you can do here. The next app I'm going to recommend is Adobe Spark. It is very similar to Canva. It just has some slightly different, functionalities, and obviously they have different templates. So you can use these apps interchangeably. You don't necessarily have to use one over the other. You can download both if your phone has enough space to have all of these apps, and you can use them as and when you want to. But it is a great fast content creation bit of software that lets you combine text, images and video content for beautiful storytelling online. The next app I'm going to recommend is Image Play, spelled IMG Play. It's honestly fantastic for making GIFs really fast and really easily. You literally just select the images that you want to be in your gift. You say how many times you want it to loop, and the app does absolutely everything for you. If you want to add stickers or text to it, you can also do that, and you can literally make a GIF in less than 60 seconds. So I would definitely recommend Image Play. The next two apps I'm going to recommend to you are perfect for creating beautiful Instagram stories. So the first is Mojo. Mojo empowers you to create beautifully stunning video stories for your Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, WhatsApp, whatever the channel is that you're on. You can create beautiful stories for that using Mojo. Both Mojo and the next app I'm going to talk about do have a freemium model, which means that you can get access to certain templates for free, but the best ones, unfortunately, you are going to have to pay for them. The cost is relatively low definitely worth investing in it if you do want to create beautiful Instagram stories. And the great thing about using apps like this is that you don't have to be overly creative to come up with concepts and have the understanding and full knowledge of how to, use Photoshop or InDesign. You don't have to have experience or have knowledge of how to use professional graphic design software to come up with these beautiful layouts and formats. These apps have templates that are fully customizable, so it just makes it really easy for you to use and to be creative and to just really stand out and be engaging for your customer. On Mojo, you can literally add video, you can add images, you can add text, you can animate it. It's got so many fantastic features that just allow you to make beautiful stories to share to any platform. It also allows you to resize the assets that you have made. So if you've made something really beautiful for Instagram stories and you also want to post it in feed, by the click of a button you can absolutely resize it and upload that to your other channels in different formats. And lastly, StoryArt. StoryArt is very similar to Mojo. It's an Instagram story editor app, and it offers you literally thousands of templates to help you create beautiful collages and layouts for your story. The great thing about stories, guys, is that Instagram really is becoming a stories first platform. I'm not sure if it's because it's right at the top and it's a lot easier to just tap to the right or to the left than it is to scroll, but you really want to make sure that you're on Instagram stories. So using apps like Mojo or StoryArt can really empower and beautify the content that you're creating for Instagram stories or WhatsApp stories or Facebook stories or Snapchat, whatever the story channel is that you use, causing the content to be really engaging and of interest to your target audience. So definitely do give those a try. And that is it, guys. It was a really quick roundup. Those are just some of the apps that I use. Please, let's get chatting down below. Drop a comment and let people know what apps you're using. If you use any of the apps that I have recommended in today's video, I'd love to know. I'd also love to personally give them a try myself. There are so many other apps that I use, but I definitely do think that these are some of the best ones, and they're apps that I would definitely recommend any small business owner to be using. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye.